Hey guys, I'm back. This time I'm taking a look at Spelunky 2. I'm recording this voice narration over video I've already recorded off the PS4. I don't have a capture card for that or anything. So this is just how I'm going to chat and talk while we take a look at this. I'm watching a little preview window, so this is my first real game after... you know what? Yeah, no, this is like my first real game. Yep. This is just me exploring the new game. Spelunky 2 as what you see me there do is go into a cave that leads to a layer that exists behind the static map that you're on. So now Spelunky features like two parallel layers on every map with secrets and hidden things behind, which is very, very cool. I can't wait to dig into that. Okay. Here is where I discover a scorpion. That's my first look at a scorpion. I never even saw one. It bit me, and I noticed much later that my health icon's been poisoned. And I will take, at some point here, I take some extra damage from it, I think. No, he bit me right there, so that's not it. This dumb mole really does a number on me. I really don't react very well. I was trying to avoid hitting my friend. And then, there we go, I killed the mole, but I think the poison gets me here. I can't jump up this dumb... I'm having a hard time... there we go, I died from the poison. I'm having a tough time, just so we are all on the same page, as to how terribly I'm playing here. Terribly-ish. I don't use the PS4 controller for, like, action games, and I've played this game mostly on the Steam with my Xbox controller. Having a real tough time wrestling with this PS4 controller. I just played like The Last of Us 2, but for some reason I'm still... Anyway. I got like another half an hour under my belt since I recorded this, so I feel a little more comfortable with it already. It's not that big a deal. The bigger issue is that there's a lot more going on here than the first game, and all of my skill has been nice, but not essential, or even that useful in some cases. I'm taking things for granted and getting bit by it, doing terrible with my timing and some of this stuff. And then I keep... I like to look at the journal entries, because they have some really funny text, so you're going to see me do that from time to time as well. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on exploring. Right now I'm playing with the default, which is always run. I always run in Spelunky. Normally I have to hold down the right trigger to run, so now you don't have to. But I am finding that it's actually harder. I started getting a lot better runs after I make this change a little bit later on, where I turn that feature off so that I have to hold down the trigger to run. 600 plus hours of holding that trigger down while I want to run around. Oh, that threw me off too. This dumb guy trips over that rock, and it throws off my timing. Oh, it's very fun. Just a caveman, he can't hurt anybody. He is no big deal. Easy peasy, we'll take care of him. He'll trip, and oh, yep, he does kill me, because I am terrible. Yeah. I do a lot of dumb stuff. I don't even know if I get past level 1-1 on this. No, I do. Something amazing happens. If you don't want to stick around and watch this entire 20-minute video of me dying, something amazing happens. I thought was super cool in the last run. So at least skip ahead to that. But I would urge you to watch all of these horrifying deaths because they're all valuable. I did change, and I'll show the options later on. I do like to change the options for the damsel. So it's not always the dog, just because I kind of like the variety of having a different damsel. And this game is even better. The first game, you had the options between a male and a female and the dog. Most people just pick the dog. Now you have a kitty cat and a gerbil and the dog. So I have it set to random. So once in a while my damsel on a given level will be a kitty cat. So there you go. I don't know why I keep saying kitty cat, but there you go. I am saying it. There I lost my dumb skull I was going to use to drop down. There I lost the other skull I was going to use to throw in front of that arrow trap on the right. So I go this way instead. And there is a jar. That's a cursed jar, cursed pot. And if you open that up, there's always a diamond inside worth 5,000 gold. But I don't want to open it because a ghost is inside of it. And instead I let a bat eat me. So that's how that goes. I was very mad. I'm still mad about that. That was like an hour and a half ago at this point. I'm still fuming over that. Okay, now I got like a bunch of... I must have had this on pause here for a little bit. So I'm going to stop the voice narration here. And you know what? I see there's only like maybe like 10 seconds left. So anyway, sorry about this. I should have maybe trimmed this up. I didn't think about that. So we're going to hit start here in about 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Here we go. Boom. All right. And then I go into the options. Oh, you know what? This is where I like left for a while and I came back. I had to go back into work. So this is the options. I'm going to go through them here quick. I'm not going to talk much about them. Here's the default movement. I set it back to walk. Because I also realized I should probably take this game a little slower. I'm used to the first game and I can run all the time. And running is great for mobility, for distance on your jumps, things like that. But of course, running gives you less time to react to things. So beginning players should walk everywhere. Running only when they want to make a longer jump. But in my brain, I have a hard time with just walking. It's too slow for me. So I tend to want to run. So I got it back to the normal thing. And then we got text boxes. These are like subtitles, so to speak. Like when the ghost comes in, it'll tell you, hey, the ghost is coming in, things like that. There's a few cool quality of life things that were added to the game that people always wanted. Here's me just like, I walked for like 1 second and then I already got annoyed with it. So this stupid thing, these, you know, I didn't think these would be that big a deal, but for some reason, look at that. Look how dumb I am with that. I was so focused on that mole, I just jumped into some spikes like an idiot. Impaled. That's right. I swear I'm going to get better at this game. Again. We'll see. I have yet to get past the mines. I got really close, and then, kind of my own fault, part of it is I'm really interested in the new stuff in the game, so I keep like experimenting with stuff, and then it bites me. And then, so consequently, I haven't even got out of the mines yet. But the mines are so much fun, I don't care. Okay, here we go. I'm going to look around for... Always be carrying. That's the rule in Spelunky. Always have something in your hand to throw at an enemy or drop in front of a trap or something. I have nothing, so I'd waste a rope just to do that. That's too bad. Where did that arrow go? Oh, there it is. I see it up there. I was looking for it down here, and I never found it, but I see what happened to it. Okay. Webs, and I really thought I could make that jump. I don't think you can, but I tried. Okay, there's another arrow trap. Arrow traps are tricking some people. I'm not having a hard time seeing them. Actually, the overall... So I guess let me talk while watching me play here. My impressions of Spelunky 2 are very positive. Like, everything about this game is just so good. The visuals are perfect. I didn't know if I would like the new visuals per se. I didn't dislike them. I thought that I would like them as much, just in a different way. I think these are vastly better having played this now. It's so much easier to read what's happening. They look fantastic. The art is so good. Here's where I'm going to try and trick this guy into chasing me so I can pop off his head and get up higher. I don't know if this works or not. I can't remember. Oh yeah, this is actually a pretty good run for me. That guy's lounging. Now these guys kind of do different things. I'm going to get hit by that guy because I'm too dumb to try something different. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, visually speaking, okay, here's where I open that pot and bring that ghost down. The ghost does appear after a little bit of time in the level by himself, but the pot makes him appear faster. They do give you an extra half a minute. It used to be 2.5 minutes before the ghost showed up. Now it's 3, so you have a little more time to explore. But the levels, I think, are a little bit more complicated as well, and there's more going on, so you kind of need that time. Okay, so I'm not sure if I had any other thoughts on the game other than it's great. There's so much more content as well, like that early in the game when that that was dumb. When that scorpion bit me and I got poisoned. That was a very cool moment. I like that a lot. Here's where I got the key. I'm gonna go pick up my eye of something. I think I'll look at it here. Ujat. The Ujat eye. Now I can see what's inside the walls, and I can presumably find my way to the black market, I assume. A lot of the game's layout seems to be the same as the first game, but I happen to know that if I were ever to get out of the mine, I can go one of two directions. It's not always the jungle. Now it could be the jungle or like a horrifying looking lava escape. I can see the writing on the wall here. If I pick that up, it's going to come down and smoosh me. So I pre-move that out of the way, pick that up, and I was right. Ha! Those are actually a little bit easier, I think, to retrieve those idols in the mines than the first game. The first game had a boulder trap, and it was in a boulder just spinning through the whole level, destroying all kinds of stuff, and oftentimes getting you in trouble with shopkeepers. This was a little bit easier to deal with, and therefore more often going to be worth going after for 5,000 gold. Okay, I believe we are coming to the end. This is, yeah, there's only a few minutes left in this. Oh, it's not a 20-minute video. I forgot I had to trim a bunch of stuff out. So this is going to be my best run to date in this video. I do go a little further away. Oh, mounts. I can talk about turkeys. So the game has mounts, and they're very, very cool so far. Mounts are very powerful for a couple reasons. First, they are a little tough to get. You have to like let them ride around and be crazy for a while. Then they love you with hearts. And then you can control them. You'll notice I got lucky because while he was going crazy and spinning around, we got that mole real good. He tried to come up underneath of us and we smooshed him. Here's me trying to figure out how buttons work. And I get very lucky and don't hurt myself. The arrow trap almost got me. A bomb could have landed next to me. It was dumb. I did figure out you had to get off of the mount in order to pick things up, which I knew about beforehand, but for some dumb reason. Anyway, so here's where I realized that mounts can't climb ladders. There's some drawbacks to mounts. There's some very good positives. The turkey, for example, lets you float. If you hold down the button, his little wings flap and you can float with them. And they take hits for you, is the biggest thing. So if you're on a turkey and take damage, you just get knocked off the turkey and the turkey takes the damage. The turkey has, I don't have any idea, 4 health probably. Because yeah, I've seen a turkey take an arrow trap and they do 2 damage and live. So he has at least 3 health, probably 4. So turkeys are awesome. Now what I'm going to do is, also they can attack. You don't get your whip attack when you have a turkey, but instead they can headbutt. Alright, so I need to take out this stupid mole. It's causing me problems. And I think I try and get all, yeah, I try to get snarky with him and I fail. I'm also running out of time. This is a dumb thing to be doing in a game where you have a little bit of a time limit. So I think what I end up doing is putting up, yep, there we go. I'm going to get that dumb mole one way or the other. And here's where I discovered this little guy. And this guy wants turkeys. And I'm like, well, okay, let's just give him the turkey. So he's happy with that. And I see another turkey right above me. Oh yeah, you push up and jump to jump off the mount. Okay. I think I figured I'm going to have to... I probably could have jumped onto the spikes if I was careful, but I didn't want to take the risk. Oh yeah, this is a turkey I have to tame. So I have to tame him. I'm losing time. But I finally tame him. Here we go. And in we go. Perfect. Oh, I threw that dumb bomb by accident. I meant to push up and jump, and then I pushed the wrong controller. So now I get access to this guy's crossbow, which is really cool. I've never had a crossbow before. It's a brand new weapon. You shoot it, and then you can throw it, and you can pick up the arrow and walk back over to it and reload it again with the same arrow, which is really cool. Of course, I discovered this killing all kinds of time and discovering this ghost who's coming up the direction of the exit, so I can't get to the exit. So I'm like, wait, what's in here? Oh, cool, I can escape him. I'm free. No, he follows me into this room and kills me. Oh, man. Alright, anyway, that was just a really quick look at Spelunky 2 and some of the things I noticed immediately. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.